What's up, illustrators? Okay, today I want to talk about an issue that I have to deal with all the time with respect to DNA gels. Um, so oftentimes, if you're preparing a figure, let me zoom out here. If you're preparing some kind of a figure that's going to report some kind of a PCR analysis, you just have standard agarose gels where you're just visualizing the DNA bands. Um, Oftentimes you get into situations where you want to put many of these gels onto the same into the same figure. Okay, and so one of the problems you face is many of these gels, the images that you have, they might be like different sizes, in a sense that like the camera was taken further away, or maybe you took pictures on different machines, or maybe you had pictures with your cell phone, and you have an issue where like these lanes in theory like are proportionately smaller than these lanes and are proportionately smaller than these lanes, and you have a sizing issue. Okay, so this goes to the heart of the issue in the video of resizing images. You can resize images proportionally. That's totally legal as long as you're not changing the proportionality. So one of the things that I will do, if we zoom in here, and this is just super helpful because this is just such a common issue in molecular biology. You're going to have to make figures like this. So what I will do is I will set up a proportionally accurate lane marker. Okay, so these are lanes. These are the marking lanes. And what I will do is I will proportionately resize my agarose gels so that the lanes perfectly fit within the lane markers. Well, this one doesn't look so great. I think it's more like that. There we go. And so you can essentially, what you're trying to do is you're not changing any of the data. Okay, you're not doing any of that. But what you're doing is you're resizing the images so that they're all the same proportionate size. Okay, and it just makes it easier to understand the data, makes it easier to look at the image. So what you can do, okay, so if you make one of these lane markers, okay, then what you can do is you can bring it over top of your gel and you can proportionately resize. Now make sure, let me just clarify, make sure you're not doing something like this or you're not doing something like this, because then you're sort of changing the proportions. That's actually changing the data. You can't do that. Okay, but what you can do is proportionately resize, rescale the image. Okay, and then what I will do is I will make sure that the lanes, let's see how many, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, so there's 9. So this positive control PC should fit right there. And so what I'm doing is I am using this marker as almost like a scale bar. It's exactly what it is. It's a scale bar to resize all my gels perfectly. There we go. So now I can crop this data, this gel, and I can show it exactly like these ones. And it's all proportionately the same size. One of my biggest pet peeves is when people show me a figure and all the gels are totally different sizes. It's so annoying. There's no reason to do that. You can, this is perfectly legal to rescale data such that it's all consistent, and that makes it easier to interpret. And this is one way you can do that.